there was I'll tell you, there are now layers to this story. The band Perry, they had canceled a concert on Sunday night in Delaware because of a major security threat where these two guys walked in, allegedly made terroristic threats of violence against people at the venue, and it was serious enough that they had to pull the plug on it. Now, we found out one of the guys was arrested, and we found out some stuff about him that has me reeling still. His name is Dmitry Papau. And what really struck me about this, the other guy, by the way, is still on the loose, but they found him. So he has a private pilot's license. And we looked at his record, and he said that he got the license after taking an anger management course. And I looked at this and I thought, what the hell? And I started making phone calls, and I called people at the FAA, I called flight schools, and I said, is anger management ever required for a private pilot's license? And they were all saying no. And then I talked to somebody at the FAA who said they could require it if there was some kind of psychological or mental disorder.
Or an incident that happened that would trigger it, right?
Well, here's the thing. Are those people allowed to fly? And they take an anger management class?
But is this flying? This is not like flying a commercial airline, right? This is
care.
just him flying.
I don't care.
A Cessna or something.
By the way, and I'm not suggesting he is, but remember the 9/11 terrorists, and I'm not saying he is. Obviously, I'm not saying that, but they practiced in a private plane.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying is, do you want anybody flying if they're required to take anger management classes? Well, maybe it works, but maybe it doesn't. And I just found it shocking. Now, obviously, this is a big deal in the wake of the Christina Grimmie.
Well, I was going to say, there's so much going on in the world right now that I was really happy that the band said, you know what, cancel the concert. We're not going to put our fans at risk. If there was a credible threat or something that they felt like could happen, I'm glad they canceled it. I think that was a smart move on them. Whether or not this was someone that would have pulled through with it, I'm glad that
they were worried. I mean,
fans.
the cops were worried about this. And again, the second guy is still on the loose. But it is especially in the wake of everything that's going on, it's a scary situation.
I'm Eileen from Atlanta, and I agree. I think it was a good move for them to cancel the concert. I mean, especially given recent events with the Pulse shooting, the Christina Grimmie situation, where someone could legit walk up to you and shoot you dead at a music venue. It's an unfortunate time we're living in right now, but I definitely think it's better to be safe than sorry.